Hi, welcome back to Me and Mon Ami and a Me and Mon Ami Christmas special, because tonight we are headed in to the centre of Nice to see the turning on of the Christmas lights and the Christmasification of the Promenade des Anglais and the big wheel. And then we're going to take you on a whistle-stop tour of Villefranche, Beaulieu, Saint-Jean, anywhere really that's looking Christmassy. And we're going to tell you all about what Christmas is like on the French Riviera with a Citroen Ami. Right, Mr. Boo, let's get to the lights before they turn them on and we miss it. Don't want to miss it. And you can see just behind us there is the famous Café de Terren, which is the great sort of seafood restaurant here in Nice. And Christmas Eve, the queue there, it goes right around the block and round and round and round for oysters. They are wild for seafood on Christmas Eve. But they don't do a lot on Christmas Day, do they? Another little meal, maybe?
Yeah, the main thing is Christmas Eve is the big night.
Christmas Eve is the big night, and there's no such thing as Boxing Day. And it's sort of all over on the 26th, isn't it?
Thank goodness.
Back to work. There's a lot to be said for that. Now that's the way to move a Christmas tree, on a skateboard. To go, Mr. Boo?
About 9 minutes.
9 minutes, quick. Follow that tram, as Alan Bradley said. Very good art house cinema in Nice. It's all very dark. I do hope they've got enough lecky in France to get this going tonight. And of course, the never-ending security checks that sap the joy out of every public event anywhere. Could you translate that for us, Mr. Boo?
5 petits minutes.
5 little minutes? Do you know this song, Mr. Boo?
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
They're playing the red flag. We'll keep the red flag flying here. Oh, it's a jazzed up version. Anyway, as it looks like we're going to be here quite some time, why don't we go and see how Christmas is celebrated in the People's Republic of Monaco? There's a tree and carousel up by the casino. Prince Albert takes delivery of a new Ferrari in the Old Town, but the centrepiece is the Christmas fair and market down in the port. Meantime, back in Nice, are the Christmas lights about to be turned on?
I thought there'd be a countdown.
Is it Samantha Fox who's turning them on? She always used to turn them on when I was a girl. A boy.
Feliz Navidad.
What's this one?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll leave that strange old man to his dad dancing and head up into the mountains and to another place where they celebrate Christmas in magnificent style. It's the Sanctuary of Laguet. Where they have a huge illuminated creche. And it's not just the Sanctuary of Laguet that's got a big creche. In the nearby village of Beaulieu, they've got a whole set of them.
Animate the crèche. Passez la main ici.
Oh, that's a cracker. And look at that, that's a fully animated creche. There's the Angel Gabriel with some very funny flap. Oh, she's gone off. Put some more money in meter, Mr. Boo. There's the Angel Gabriel up flapping her wings, and there's Mary and Joseph in the stable and going up and down, and some wise men. And look at that, there's a horse going round. You don't get that every day. In fact, you don't get it very long here. And then we're back on again, look. Isn't that wonderful? It's absolutely glorious. A fully animated, look at on the top, look at the figures going round on the, across the bridge of size.
On the route to Garbio, no doubt.
It's a route to go, but they need an electric car and go quicker. Well, that's just marvellous.
And you get love.
Meantime, back in Nice. Have you ever known anything start on time in France? When it says 6 o'clock, it probably means 6:30. We once went to a pain bagnat competition in the old town of Nice, and waiting for the result was a bit like this, wasn't it? It took hours. Before Mr. Boo passes into a coma, let's check out what happens in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. Well, the lights might be on in Flat Cap Ferrat, but here in Nice we're still waiting for the mayor, Mr. Estrosi, to put his 10 cents in the slot. People are getting thoroughly sick now, they're waiting for this band.
They're going to start booing.
They are? Well, whilst the dignitaries assemble on the stage, let's whisk you off magically and see what happens in Beaulieu-sur-Mer. In Villefranche in 2020, we actually had a white Christmas. Alright, it was largely caused by hailstones, but it didn't half look like snow, and it came down on Christmas Day. Fingers crossed the same thing doesn't happen for Villefranche's annual Santa swim. Meantime, back in Place Messina, and the mayor is making a speech. Now, as I think I've commented on this channel before, speeches at French events, well, they don't tend to be short, and this one was no exception. The mayor told us all about how he'd had to economise, how certain lights had not been lit because, well, there was a war on and there was a fuel shortage, and anyway, it was still going to be a really good Christmas. And as if to prove it, all of a sudden a man in a sparkly, illuminated costume appeared. It turned out he was the designer of the Christmas lights, and he had in his hand a special light bulb, which he passed to the mayor, Mr. Estrosi, who in turn placed special light bulb on top of the I Love Nice hashtag logo, and lo and behold... It was at this point I had the great idea to go and have a ride on the big wheel. Unfortunately, it all went wrong. So we've had a bit of a disaster. Mr. Boo went and got in the queue for the big wheel, and then I slipped through security at this site to go and film some of the stalls, and now the nice people on security won't let me back in. So Mr. Boo's going to have to go on the wheel all by himself, and I'm just going to have to forlornly wave at him. Still, it'll save me a £5.
So, looks like I'm going it alone on the scary wheel, and I think I'm the only person that's going to be in their own cart. Just a bit upsetting.
So Mr. Boo just messaged he's about to get on the wheel. Should we see if we can see him? Although I think at last I heard the card reader was having a few problems, so they might not let him on.
So I got my ticket for Magical. I'm on my own. Don't know where Tim's gone. Oh, I'm not going. It's a bit scary. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, it's horrible.
Well, I think somewhere up there is Mr. Boo having a good time. Not sure which cabin he's in. They're almost as big as RME, them cabins. He's in one of those, I'm not sure which. Oh, he's getting near to the top, he'll be bricking it by now.
Oh, we're going down the other side. Oh, there's fireworks. Oh. Where's he gone? These kids are loving it next to me. It's even more scary on my own. Although if Tim was here, he would be rocking it, even though that is totally against the rules. It's really quite scary, and it's really quite fast. And it's really quite cold. Thank goodness. My Me and Mon Ami merch available at meandmonami.com. And now they're letting people on, so we stopped. And right at the top, and it's so high. And I've just got a reminder of the parking. And my palm this way, and I can hardly hold on to the phone. And the bar. I'm gripping so hard. Oh, just let them on so we can get off. Just let them on.
Oh, hope that's given you a taste of what the Riviera is like at Christmas. But join us again on Christmas Day when we've got a very big surprise in our sack. Have a great week, everyone. Give us a like, give us a comment, think about buying us a coffee, but most of all, remember, stay charged.
Bye.